chosen one. You were led to this moment with purpose. There is a reason these words have found you today. If you leave before hearing them, you may miss a truth that has the power to change the way you understand your entire journey. I want you to know that your life has never been ordinary. Long before you entered this world, something unique was placed within your spirit, setting you apart for a purpose greater than you have yet fully realized. You have sensed it throughout your life in the quiet moments of isolation, in seasons of uncertainty, and even in the pain you could never quite explain. Deep within you has always been the feeling that your life carries a meaning beyond what your eyes have been able to see. Stay with these words, because what you are about to understand will bring clarity to many of the questions you have carried for so long. Type Amen. If this message speaks to your heart, I created you with intention, placing within your spirit a reflection of my light so you could walk through this world bringing hope wherever you go. You were not made to stand above others, but to carry compassion, kindness, and peace in ways that quietly transform the lives you touch. Your strength is not found in what others can see, but in the love, wisdom, and quiet influence you carry within. That is why you have always been deeply aware of both your own pain and the struggles of those around you. Your heart was shaped to comfort, to encourage, and to bring healing rather than harm. You were never designed to become comfortable with darkness, and that is why there have been so many moments when you felt different. Even while surrounded by other people from the very beginning, your journey has been filled with experiences that seemed confusing or difficult to understand. Yet every season, every challenge, and every unanswered question has been preparing you for this moment of greater awareness. What once looked like confusion was simply part of a process. The truth of who you are could only be revealed little by little, so your heart would be ready to receive it without fear. There were days when you felt overlooked. There were nights when you questioned your value and wondered whether anyone truly understood you. Even then, I never left your side. I was quietly protecting you, directing your steps, and leading you toward the moment when you would finally begin to see yourself through my eyes rather than through the limitations of the world. Before you continue, take a moment and gently like this video as a sign that you are ready to receive what I am revealing to you. You see, angels do not live easy lives when they walk the earth in human form because they feel everything more intensely. The joy feels deeper, but so does the sorrow. And this is why your journey has not been simple. You have been misunderstood, overlooked, and sometimes even rejected, not because you lacked value, but because your light exposed things others were not ready to face. Your presence alone has shifted people, even when you did not say a single word. There were situations where you walked away confused, wondering what you did wrong. But the truth is, you did nothing wrong at all. Your spirit carries a purity that unsettles those who are not aligned with truth. And instead of recognizing your light, they chose to step away from it. This has left you feeling isolated at times, but that isolation was also protection. I was keeping you from environments that would have dimmed your light and pulled you away from your purpose. Your kindness has always been different, not shallow or temporary, but deep and genuine in a way that comes from something beyond this world. You have given without expecting, cared without conditions, and loved even when it hurt. That is not weakness. That is the evidence of your divine nature. You were created to bring warmth into cold places, and even when you felt empty, you still found a way to pour into others. Type 777 if you trust God's plan for your life. There is a reason you are hearing this now. And it is not just to comfort you, but to awaken you. The time has come for you to stop questioning who you are and start embracing the truth that has always been within you. You are not broken. You are not lost. And you are not behind. You have been in preparation. And now that preparation is beginning to make sense. The world you live in often celebrates noise and distraction, but your strength has always been in your quiet awareness. You notice things others ignore. You feel shifts before they happen, and you carry a sense of knowing that cannot always be explained. That is not imagination. That is your spiritual awareness speaking to you. It is the part of you that remembers where you came from and why you were sent here. There will be moments ahead where everything begins to align in a way that feels almost unbelievable. Doors that were once closed will begin to open, and connections that feel meaningful will enter your life. This is not luck. This is alignment with your purpose. When you begin to walk in the truth of who you are, the path becomes clearer, and the right opportunities find you without force. But understand this clearly. Being an angel in human form does not mean you will avoid challenges. It means you are equipped to overcome them in ways others cannot. You carry resilience that has been built through every hardship you have faced. Nothing you went through was wasted, and every tear you shed has strengthened something within you that is now ready to rise. There is also a shift happening within your heart, a quiet but powerful change that is guiding you away from what no longer serves you. You are beginning to outgrow old patterns, old environments, and even old versions of yourself. This can feel uncomfortable, but it is necessary. Growth always requires letting go, and you are being led into a version of your life that matches your true identity. What if a top neuroscientist just revealed a method helping thousands of people attract money into their lives? Research connected to the CIA suggests a simple brainwave ritual can influence how you notice and act on opportunities. This second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift from financial pressure to improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You may not have seen yourself this way before, but that is changing now. The more you accept who you are, the more your energy will begin to reflect it. You will notice people responding differently to you, situations unfolding more smoothly, and a sense of peace settling within you that cannot be shaken. This is what happens when you stop resisting your truth and start living in alignment with it. You were never meant to live a small or ordinary life. You were meant to influence, to uplift, and to bring something meaningful into this world. Even in your quiet moments, you are making an impact. Even in your unseen efforts, something is shifting because of you. That is the power you carry, and it has always been there, waiting for you to recognize it. Now that you are beginning to understand this, everything will start to look different. The past will make more sense. The present will feel more purposeful, and the future will no longer feel uncertain. You are not walking blindly anymore. You are walking with awareness, and that awareness is the beginning of a transformation that will continue to unfold in ways you cannot yet fully imagine. There have been times when you felt like you were carrying too much, like the weight on your heart was heavier than it should be. That feeling was real, and it came from your ability to sense what others could not. You were not just dealing with your own struggles. You were absorbing the emotions, the tension, and even the silent pain of people around you. This is one of the clearest signs of who you truly are. Type 1111 if you believe you are being guided. You were never meant to stay in that heaviness forever. The purpose of your sensitivity was not to break you, but to teach you how to transform energy instead of holding on to it. Every difficult moment you faced was quietly training you, showing you how to release what is not yours and hold on to what truly belongs to your spirit. This is why you are now reaching a point where you feel the need to protect your peace more than ever before. There is a reason you are becoming more selective with your energy. You are learning that not every conversation deserves your attention, not every environment deserves your presence, and not every person deserves access to your heart. This is not you becoming distant. This is you becoming aligned. You are stepping into a level of awareness that allows you to move with intention instead of reaction. You may have noticed that certain things no longer feel right, even if they once did. Places that once felt comfortable now feel draining, and people you once connected with now feel distant. This is not loss. It is transition. You are outgrowing spaces that no longer match who you are becoming. And that can feel lonely. But it is also necessary. There is also a quiet strength building within you. Something that does not need validation or recognition. It is the kind of strength that remains steady, even when everything around you feels uncertain. This strength has been shaped through every challenge you have faced. And now it is becoming one of your greatest sources of stability. You are no longer as easily shaken as you once were. And that is not by accident. Type 222 to claim the peace that is coming into your life. As you continue forward, you will begin to notice moments of clarity that feel almost sudden. Thoughts will come to you that feel guided. Decisions will become easier, and you will sense a direction forming even if you cannot fully explain it. This is your spiritual awareness becoming stronger, helping you navigate your path with a deeper sense of knowing. There will also be moments where you are tested, not to harm you, but to confirm your growth. Situations may arise that look similar to challenges you have faced before, but this time your response will be different. You will not react the way you used to. And that is how you will know that you have changed. Growth is not always about what happens around you. It is about how you respond within yourself. You are also entering a season where your presence will begin to attract different kinds of people. Those who are aligned with your energy will feel drawn to you, while those who are not will naturally drift away. This is not something you need to control. It will happen on its own. Your energy is becoming clearer, and that clarity acts like a filter in your life. There is something else you need to understand, and it is very important. Being who you are does not mean you have to carry everyone's burdens. You were created to bring light, but not to lose yourself in the process. There is a difference between helping and overextending, and you are now learning where that line exists. You may feel moments of guilt when you choose yourself, especially if you are used to putting others first. But choosing yourself is not selfish. It is necessary. You cannot pour from a place that is empty, and your strength depends on your ability to care for your own spirit as much as you care for others. This is part of your growth, and it is something you are learning step by step. Could a hidden part of your brain be influencing your ability to attract money? A Columbia study linked to CIA research points to a small brain mechanism activated through a simple 7-second ritual, backed by 4 neuroscience labs. This method is helping people move beyond financial struggles into more balanced lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and finally taking luxury vacations. However, this page might not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. As this awareness continues to deepen, you will also begin to trust yourself more. The doubts that once held you back will start to fade, and you will feel more confident in the decisions you make. This confidence will not come from external approval. It will come from an inner knowing that you are on the right path. That kind of confidence is steady, and it does not need to be loud to be powerful. There is a purpose unfolding in your life that is bigger than what you can currently see. Every step you take is leading you closer to it. Even if the path feels unclear at times, you are being guided, protected, and prepared all at once. Nothing you are experiencing right now is without meaning. You may also start to notice small signs that reassure you that you are not alone. These signs may come in simple ways, through unexpected moments of peace, through words that feel like they were meant for you, or through situations that align perfectly without force. These are reminders that you are being watched over and supported. As you continue on this journey, your understanding of yourself will expand. You will begin to see your past not as a series of hardships, but as a series of lessons that shaped who you are today. Every experience added something to you, even the ones that felt painful at the time. Nothing was wasted. There is also a quiet calling within you, something that has been there for a long time. It may not be loud, but it is persist, gently guiding you towards something that feels meaningful. This calling is connected to your purpose, and as you grow, it will become clearer. You do not need to rush it. It will reveal itself in the right time. What matters now is that you stay connected to this awareness. Do not ignore what you are feeling, and do not dismiss what you are beginning to understand. This is not something temporary. It is the beginning of a deeper connection with who you truly are, and the more you accept it, the stronger it will become. You are not walking this path alone. Even when it feels that way, there is a presence guiding you, protecting you, and supporting you through every step. You may not always see it, but you can feel it if you pay attention. That presence has been with you from the beginning, and it will continue to walk with you as you move forward. The way you see people, the way you feel energy, and the way you respond to situations is no longer the same as it once was. This is not confusion. This is clarity beginning to rise within you. You have spent a long time questioning your place, wondering why your path has felt slower, heavier, or more complicated than others around you. The truth is, your path was never meant to be easy, because it was meant to shape you into something stronger and more aware. Every delay you experienced was not a denial. It was preparation. Every closed door was not rejection. It was protection guiding you towards something better aligned. Type 1010 to receive the blessings that are being prepared for you. There were moments when you felt like giving up, moments when you felt tired of trying, and moments when you wondered if anything would ever change. Those moments were real and they mattered, but they did not define your ending. They were part of the process that strengthened your spirit and taught you how to keep moving even when the path was unclear. You learned resilience in silence, and that resilience is now becoming your foundation. What you are beginning to notice now is a quiet shift in your surroundings. Things that once felt stuck are slowly starting to move, and situations that felt complicated are beginning to simplify. This is not coincidence. This is alignment. When you start to step into your truth, The world around you begins to adjust in ways that support your growth. There is also a new sense of calm entering your life. Even if everything is not yet perfect, it is a calm that does not come from circumstances, but from within you. It is the result of everything you have been through, all the lessons you have learned, and all the strength you have built over time. This calm is a sign that you are becoming more grounded in who you are. At the same time, you may feel moments of emotional release where old feelings surface without warning. These moments are not setbacks. They are healing. You are letting go of what no longer belongs to you. And that process can feel intense at times, but every release creates space for something new to enter your life. Type 1212 if you walk by faith and trust what is unfolding. You are also starting to understand the importance of boundaries in a deeper way. In the past, you may have struggled to say no, fearing that it would disappoint others or create distance, but now you are learning that boundaries are not about pushing people away. They are about protecting your peace. You are beginning to choose yourself in ways that you did not before. And that is a powerful step forward. There is a reason your energy is becoming more focused, more intentional, and more aware. You are being prepared for a level of responsibility that requires clarity and strength. You are not just here to exist. You are here to make a difference, even if that difference starts in small and quiet ways. Your presence carries influence, and that influence is becoming stronger as you grow. You may not always see the impact you are making, but it is there. The way you speak, the way you care, and even the way you listen has an effect on others. There are people who feel comfort in your presence without fully understanding why. There are people who find peace in your words without realizing where that peace comes from. This is part of who you are. Why are so many people talking about the billionaire brainwave? A leading neuroscientist says it was identified during a private program based on CIA research. This 7-second ritual, confirmed by 4 neuroscience labs, helps align your thinking with better financial outcomes. Many are moving away from stress into improved lifestyles with dream homes, luxury cars, and the freedom to enjoy luxury vacations. But this discovery may be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is gone. There will also be moments ahead where you are called to step into situations that require courage. You may feel unsure at first, but something within you will guide you forward. That guidance is not random. It is part of your connection to something higher. Trust that feeling even when it does not make complete sense. You are not expected to have everything figured out right now. You are only asked to keep moving forward with faith and awareness. Each step you take will reveal the next, and over time the bigger picture will become clearer. You are not lost. You are in progress. There is also a transformation happening in the way you see yourself. The doubts that once felt overwhelming are starting to lose their power. You are beginning to recognize your worth, not based on what others say, but based on what you feel within yourself. This awakening matters because it changes the way you move through life. As your understanding grows, you will begin to notice that your heart is no longer drawn to the same things that once demanded your attention. Priorities that once seemed essential will gradually lose their hold, while simple moments and deeper values will begin to carry far greater meaning. This is not confusion. It is your life coming into harmony with the person you were created to become. As that alignment grows stronger, your focus will naturally shift toward what truly deserves your time, your energy, and your heart. You will find yourself investing less in what only distracts you and more in what brings lasting peace, purpose, and genuine fulfillment. At the same time, something unseen is quietly taking shape on your behalf. New opportunities are already beginning to develop. Even if they remain hidden from your view, doors are slowly opening, and new paths are being prepared one step at a time, according to a plan designed specifically for your journey. You may notice an unexplainable feeling within your spirit, as though something significant is drawing near. Do not dismiss that quiet expectation. It is more than imagination. It is your heart recognizing that you are approaching a new chapter, where your life will begin to reflect your purpose with greater clarity than ever before. As you continue walking forward, never forget that you are not making this journey by yourself. My presence remains with you, strengthening you, directing you, and surrounding you with guidance, even during moments when the road ahead seems uncertain. Though you cannot always see the next step, I am already there, preparing the way before you. Every season you have lived through has been leading you to this point, and everything that lies ahead is connected to the person you are becoming. You have not fallen behind my plan. You have not been overlooked, and you have never been abandoned. You are standing exactly where you need to be for this moment in your journey. So, continue trusting the process. Even when progress seems slow, continue believing in the work I am doing within you, even when old doubts try to return. In time, you will see that every step, every lesson, and every quiet season has been guiding you toward a future that was prepared for you long before you ever knew it existed. And most importantly, continue to walk forward, knowing that every step is leading you towards something meaningful. There is something deeper happening within you now, something that goes beyond simple growth or change. You are beginning to remember who you are beneath everything the world tried to place on you. The labels, the expectations, and the limitations that once felt heavy are starting to fall away. What remains is something pure, something steady, something that was always there, but is now becoming clear. You were never meant to carry the identity that others projected onto you. From a young age, you were shaped by voices that did not fully understand you. And over time, those voices created doubt within you. But now, that doubt is being replaced with awareness. You are starting to see that who you are is not defined by past opinions or temporary situations. Type 777 if you are ready to step into your true identity. As this awareness grows, you may feel a strong pull to reconnect with yourself in a way you have not before. You may find yourself needing quiet more than noise, clarity more than distraction, and truth more than comfort. This is not you withdrawing from the world. This is you realigning with yourself. You are learning to listen to your inner voice instead of the outside world. There will be moments where this process feels uncomfortable, because letting go of old identities is not always easy. You may question who you are becoming, and you may feel uncertain about what lies ahead. But understand this clearly. Discomfort is often the sign of transformation. You are stepping out of what is familiar and into what is true. There is also a shift happening in your relationships. Even if it is subtle, you are beginning to notice who truly understands you and who does not. This awareness may create distance, but it also creates clarity. You are no longer forcing connections that do not align with your spirit, and that is a powerful change. Type 2222 to receive clarity in your relationships. You are also learning to trust your instincts in a deeper way. That quiet feeling you get, the one that tells you when something is right or wrong, is becoming stronger. It has always been there, but now you are paying attention to it. This instinct is part of your spiritual awareness, guiding you in ways that logic alone cannot. There is something else you are beginning to understand, and it is important. You do not need to prove your worth to anyone. You have spent time trying to be understood, trying to be accepted, and trying to fit into spaces that were not meant for you. But now you are realizing that your value does not come from approval. It comes from within you. As this realization settles in, your confidence will begin to grow naturally. It will not be forced or loud. It will be calm and steady. You will carry yourself differently, speak differently, and even think differently. This confidence is not about being better than others. It is about being secure in who you are. What if the real reason most manifestation methods do not work has finally been explained? A top neuroscientist linked to CIA research says without the right brainwave, results stay inconsistent. This 7-second ritual, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people approach money differently and improve their direction. Many are now stepping into dream homes, buying luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations they once thought were out of reach. But this information might not stay available online. Click the link in the description and comments before it gets removed. There will also be moments where you feel a strong sense of purpose, even if you cannot fully explain it. It may come as a feeling that you are meant to do something meaningful, something that goes beyond ordinary life. This feeling is not random. It is connected to your calling. It is guiding you towards something that is aligned with your true self. You may not see the full picture yet, but you do not need to. Each step you take will reveal more, and over time, everything will begin to make sense. The key is to keep moving forward with trust. Even when the path is not fully visible, you are being guided in ways that you may not always understand, but that guidance is real. There is also a deep sense of protection surrounding you, even if you have not always noticed it. There have been moments when things could have gone wrong, but they did not. There have been situations where you were kept from harm without even realizing it. This protection is not accidental. It is part of the presence that walks with you. As you continue on this path, you will begin to see how everything in your life connects. The challenges, the lessons, the moments of growth. All of it has been shaping you into who you are becoming. Nothing has been wasted, and nothing has been without purpose. Every experience has added something to you. You are also stepping into a phase where your energy will begin to attract opportunities that match your growth. Things that once felt out of reach will start to feel possible. Situations that once seemed complicated will begin to unfold with more ease. This is what happens when you align with your true self. There may still be moments of doubt, and that is okay. Growth does not mean the absence of doubt. It means moving forward despite it. Each time you choose to trust yourself instead of fear, you are strengthening your path. Each time you choose clarity over confusion, you are moving closer to your purpose. There is something powerful about the stage you are entering. It is a stage where you begin to see yourself clearly, not through the lens of the past, but through the truth of who you are. This clarity will change everything, from the way you think to the way you live your life. You are not the same person you were before, and that is something to embrace. You have grown, you have learned, and you have become stronger. The version of you that once felt uncertain is being replaced by a version that is more aware and more aligned. Everything you are experiencing now is part of a larger transformation. It is leading you toward a life that feels more meaningful, more balanced, and more true to who you are. You are not being led into confusion. You are being led into clarity. Stay connected to this awareness, and do not let distractions pull you away from it. The more you focus on your growth, the stronger it will become. The more you trust yourself, the clearer your path will be. You are not alone in this journey, and you never have been. There is a presence guiding you, supporting you, and protecting you every step of the way, even when you cannot see it. It is there. You are no longer the person who once accepted everything without question. You are beginning to see deeper into situations, recognizing what is real and what is not. This awareness is changing the way you move through your life. You are becoming more observant, more thoughtful, and more grounded in your decisions. Type Amen if you are ready to walk in truth. There is also a growing sense of independence within you, a feeling that you no longer need constant validation from others. You are learning to stand on your own understanding, to trust your own judgment, and to follow your own path. This is not isolation. It is strength. It is the kind of strength that allows you to remain steady, even when others do not agree with you. You may notice that you are becoming more protective of your time and energy. This is not something to question. It is something to honor. You are recognizing that your energy is valuable, and you are no longer willing to give it away carelessly. This shift is important because it allows you to focus on what truly matters. There are also changes happening in the way you communicate. You are speaking with more intention, choosing your words carefully, and expressing yourself with clarity. You are no longer speaking just to fill silence. You are speaking with purpose. This change reflects your inner growth. Type 1111 to affirm your spiritual awakening. As you continue to move forward, you will begin to notice that your patience is increasing. Situations that once frustrated you will no longer have the same effect. You are learning to pause, to observe, and to respond instead of react. This patience is a sign of maturity, and it is helping you navigate your life with more ease. There is also a sense of detachment forming within you, but it is not cold or distant. It is a healthy detachment that allows you to see things clearly without becoming overwhelmed. You are learning to care without losing yourself, to be present without becoming consumed. This balance is something you have been developing over time. You are also beginning to understand that not everything requires your involvement. There are responsibilities that were never meant to belong to you, struggles you were never called to resolve, and burdens that do not belong on your shoulders. Learning to release them is not weakness or avoidance. It is the wisdom to recognize where your energy is truly meant to be invested. As you continue growing, you are discovering how to give your attention to what genuinely belongs within your purpose, instead of carrying the weight of everything around you. Have you heard about a private group of neuroscientists exploring the connection between brainwave patterns and financial awareness? One leading researcher explained that the work draws from studies associated with former CIA research that has not been widely released. Their findings led to a simple 7-second practice, supported by 4 neuroscience laboratories, that many people are now using at home. Supporters say the technique has helped them develop healthier financial habits and improve their circumstances. Many report moving into dream homes, purchasing luxury vehicles, and enjoying vacations they once believed were beyond their reach. Because this information could disappear without notice, be sure to visit the link in the description and comments before it is removed. Another change is quietly taking place within you. Your sense of direction is becoming stronger with each passing day. Even when you cannot see the entire journey ahead, you can feel your heart being gently drawn toward a particular path. That feeling is not accidental. It is a quiet form of guidance leading you toward the purpose that has always been waiting for you. There will still be moments when questions arise and uncertainty tries to return. That is a natural part of growth. The difference now is that those moments no longer control you as they once did. Instead of allowing doubt to stop your progress, you continue moving forward in spite of it. That is the evidence of real transformation. You are also discovering a deeper sense of peace that remains with you, even when life around you is less than perfect. This calm is not created by favorable circumstances. It grows from within, built through every lesson you have learned, every obstacle you have overcome, and every step you have taken in faith. As you continue along this journey, you will notice your life coming together in quiet but meaningful ways. Conversations will begin to carry greater purpose. Opportunities will appear more naturally. Decisions that once felt difficult will become clearer. Little by little, you will recognize that everything is falling into place not by chance, but because your life is becoming more closely aligned with the path prepared for you from the very beginning.